After what happened to the cocoa, Sonic left me all by myself for some time. And I got a lot of thinking to do. And all I can think was, in that moment, that cocoa was just like me.
Hey, still thinking about the cocoa?
Yeah, and more. When Sonic asked me that, I didn't tell him about the more part. And it was because I was thinking of him. I was thinking about my love for him and my motives. All I wanted was to become more independent and stronger. Because I wanted him to turn around and look at me. To make him notice me. I love my adventures with Sonic and I wanted to be by his side. But everything I do, and most of my motives were based on him. And is that really what I want? What about me? After what I witnessed with that cocoa, I started to think that maybe it was time for me to go on my own way, to define myself. And I know that means I will be apart from him, but I need to do this. You know, most of the time I was thinking about the immediate future. To figure out what I need to do now, I need to find myself and be more refined.
To be more refined, huh? I have noticed how much she's matured. She started to be less intense about her feelings, and now this? Finding out who you want to be. That's kinda dazzling. Huh. It started raining. Until this moment, I wasn't able to stop thinking about Amy. I mean, I was pretty worried about her and Tails, but thoughts like sharing an umbrella with her started to fill my mind. Maybe I'm starting to pay attention to my feelings, and that's okay. I guess everyone matures as time goes by, and now I'm starting to notice how much I appreciate and admire Amy. Even if at some point I was overwhelmed by how energetic and passionate she can be, I'm starting to feel like she's kind of distancing herself from me. I have felt before like she's not noticing me as much as always.
Anyway, I'm really sorry. See you later. No matter the package, you're still my Sonic. It's just who you are, and all the reasons I love you. I can't change you. I don't want to change you.
Amy, I should have made up my mind sooner.
Are you sure you're going to be okay on your own?
Of course, buddy. Having you guys is great, but I know how to handle things myself. I've been doing it like that since forever.
He says that now, but sometimes I wish he just stopped hiding his real feelings to others. I wonder how much pain Sonic hides from us. He knows that everyone looks up to him. That's why I have to start being consistent and help him. Sonic!
What's up, buddy?
Before I go, I need you to know that I know you want to endure everything, but you must know that you got me. You got all of us. You remember what you told me, right? It's okay if you need help sometimes. You don't have to feel ashamed if you feel vulnerable, at least with me.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate your words. And I'll take your advice. Hiding my feelings. I wonder if Amy's still awake.
All these stars, they remind me of him. He really is amazing. Always giving his best. I wonder, where is he right now?
Thinking about me, huh?
Sonic?
Sorry for visiting you this late at night. I was actually hoping you were awake.
You were teasing me about it, but it seems you were also thinking about me.
Yeah, I couldn't stop thinking about you.
Wait! This is all sudden, and he is getting closer. At this point, I'm going to faint.
I know you said you wanted to do your own thing,
My
but
heart won't stop beating.
tonight, do you maybe want to have a date?
A date?
This feels different. Most of the time, our dates don't feel this intimate.
It really is different. I know for a fact you don't like dates that don't have any action on them.
Today's an exception. Let's just relax and appreciate the view. If I'm being honest, Back then, when I'd go on dates with her, I just viewed them as hanging out with my biggest fan. When in reality, that was a lie I told myself. Because if I admitted that I was feeling nervous, I couldn't deal with that. But in a way, Amy always seems to know what I'm actually feeling in the moment. Like she knows deep down my feelings for her.
I'm so nervous right now. I always kind of knew that if I wanted to be with Sonic, a traditional relationship won't work for him, and I get it. He doesn't want to be tied down, and I don't want it any other way. But right now, this is like we're going to an intimate conversation for the very first time. I knew Destiny was preparing our meeting. My tarot card reading never fails.
Huh? You know I don't believe in that stuff. But maybe you are right, and we were destined to meet each other.
I told you!
Ahem. What I'm trying to say is, we tend to make our own decisions and meet the people that are meant to be with us for the exact reason that they might be just like us. Huh?
So am I as cool as you?
Yeah, both of us are cool.
I was prepared to meet the love of my life, but I wasn't prepared to have that kind of adventure. It was fun.
Fun, you say? Amy, you were captured by Eggman and Metal Sonic.
I know, but that made me want to train and be more like you. Be a hero. I always loved to help everyone in need, and you taught me how. But you are more than that.
I am?
Of course. You love freedom, adventure, and you're willing to help those in need no matter what. You do your own thing. You fight for what you believe is correct. And that made me want to follow you. So I gave the best of me. I always wanted to stop depending on you saving me. Oh, my knight in shining armor. I know you always run away from me, but I actually know you, Sonic the Hedgehog. The reason why I wasn't hurt by it, it's because I know you are shy and keep your feelings bottled up.
Heh, keeping my feelings bottled up? Seems like everyone's telling me that today. She is kind of right, though.
And it wasn't that difficult to figure you out. You are the fastest thing alive, but you can't outrun me?
Well, that would be rude, you know? I'm not like that, and I like you being near us.
You were kind of rude to me back then, but I get you. Because romance isn't your thing. And I know it can be overwhelming for someone like you. You are the fastest thing alive, and you love your freedom. That's why lately, I wanted to give you your own space.
Amy, I actually loved those interactions, you know? They were fun.
It is because I'm unpredictable. Admit it. You adore when I do things you don't expect I'll do.
Yeah, that's part of your charm. You're amazing, Amy Rose. You really are.
You really think that, Sonic?
Of course I do, Ames. You're a very reliable ally, and a good friend, of course. And you're always fighting for what's right. You bring the caring side from others. Yeah, I save lives too, but you're the one that helps them deep inside. You're your own kind of hero. And I hope you keep exploring that, and doing what makes you.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have done a lot. You were that little impulse for me to do things I actually wanted to do. So thank you.
Amy? What's wrong? Did I say something wrong?
It's nothing. It's just, I'll miss you a lot. Like, now that I'm thinking about all those adventures we have. Remember that time when Eggman finally captured you? And we have to make the resistance. And I can only think about that you really needed us. But I was afraid that you wouldn't return this time. That I wouldn't see you again. And I knew I had to start being stronger. And as time goes by, I cannot help but feeling this way. I wish I can go back in time and relive those adventures we had. But I also don't want to keep being that way. I want to do my own thing. But I still cannot help but feeling this sad. Because I don't want to leave you. You're still number one in my heart. Do you know how much I love you?
Amy, please don't cry.
You know I like to live in the moment, and I might always be doing my own thing and running, but I'm aware that after all this time, you can keep up with me. And maybe I don't care about destiny in the future, but even if you are gonna take your own path, that doesn't mean that we're always gonna be apart from each other, and it wouldn't change my feelings for you at all. At this point, I don't care anymore.